Today, I have got Philip Kelvin, co-founder and CEO of Tranch. Philip, tell us about Tranch and who your ideal customer is.
So Tranch is a B2B buy now, pay later platform that enables software and services businesses to get paid up front while offering their customers flexible payment terms. So what that means is that we can work with anyone across multiple verticals. So everywhere from marketplaces to all the way to professional services, logistics companies, software companies, marketing agencies, you name it, to use our checkout to enable their customers to pay flexibly all the way up to not just 10 days, 30 days, but up to 6, 9, 12 months, while that company gets paid upfront.
And this idea has been around in that space for a little while, but it sounds like you've got something pretty unique over at Tranch. So why do businesses actually sign up and use Tranch?
I think it's for the ease and digital experience that both sides get. And what I mean by that is that businesses, which, especially smaller and medium-sized businesses, are the lifeblood of our economy, as we know, but are often faced with these big hurdles of how they either can get terms or how they can manage their working capital effectively. And traditionally, that's been done very much offline. And what we've done is brought the consumer-like experience using kind of modern technology such as open banking to be able to provide instant decisions to say, hey, customer, you have a $50,000 invoice to X, click here, yes, you're approved, and you can pay up to X terms. Now that consumer experience doesn't exist and hasn't really existed in the business world. And what we're doing is bringing that consumer-like experience to the B2B space.
I know there's various use cases or opportunities for using Tranch. For example, a good one is I've got a big bill that I want to split up into little chunks because I'll actually save money if I pay that bill and use the annual plan, but I can pay it off with Tranch and actually save myself the difference in the middle.
So that definitely works in the software use case. But what we also have is about how businesses want to spend their cash that they have. And as they kind of say, cash is king. And so what we find is that a lot of businesses had what I had when I was also running a small business, which is these things called recurring one-offs. And that is, I need to pay this legal invoice. I need to invest in this brand project. I need to invest in X. But then does something else have to give in my other operating expenses? So this enables people to invest in the tools and services they need up front. That could be software, that could be services. It could even be core side of their business as well. And this enables them to manage their working capital to invest in the highest return opportunities for their business.
Is there any other reason why they come back and stick with Tranch?
Yeah, so I think that one of the things is that what we're not is come to Tranch, get a loan from this kind of banking, finance, lending organization. And instead, what we are is we're a different way to pay. And so businesses pay multiple times. And for us at Tranch, once you're onboarded, it's just a couple of clicks each time. So you will keep seeing us as a payment option. And that means that people come back to us because it just makes sense.
And if you wanted to leave us with one thing to take away about Tranch, what would that be?
I would say where there's an invoice, there's a use case for paying flexibly.
Amazing. Philip Kelvin, CEO and co-founder of Tranch. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nick.